Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D. Better Off Reading Every Day. Today we have two unicorn books for you. Yes, unicorns. One of our most popular and one of our most favorite. Our first one is The Purple Unicorn. And our second one is Where's the Unicorn? A Magical Search and Find book. And today we have our special guest, Little Board Debbie, because she loves unicorns. She's all decked out in her unicorn nightgown, and I'm decked out in my unicorn colors. And we are going to get mystical and have a fabulous, fabulous time with you. Are you ready? The Purple Unicorn. Most unicorns are white in color, but one was born with a pretty purple coat. Her mane and tail were purple too, so her mother named her Lavender, Lav for short. Her horn and hooves were precious and gold, and she loved to frolic and play near the emerald forest. One day, after playing in a meadow, Lavender spotted the most beautiful rainbow up in the sky. She was so excited by the brilliant colors, she wanted to touch them. So she went on a journey to find the rainbow's end. Lavender trotted through the bright green emerald forest. She could still see the brilliant colors of the rainbow in the sky falling down behind the grass. The rainbow dipped into a pond. Lavender felt a little tingle, as she stepped into the water, but realized she could not get any closer. She did not know how to swim. Still excited by what she saw, Lavender galloped home to tell her mother. When Lavender arrived home, her mother was surprised by what she saw. She was no longer purple, but all of the colors in the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Lavender could not touch the rainbow, but it touched her through the water. So good, we're going to do it twice. The Purple Unicorn. Most unicorns are white in color, but one was born with a pretty purple coat. Her mane and tail were purple too, so her mother named her Lavender, or Lav for short, L-A-V. Her horn and hooves were precious gold, and she loved to frolic and play near the emerald forest. One day, after playing in a meadow, Lavender spotted the most beautiful rainbow up in the sky. She was excited by the brilliant colors. She wanted to touch them, so she went on a journey to find the rainbow's end. Lavender trotted through the bright green emerald forest. She could still see the brilliant colors of the rainbow in the sky falling down behind the grass. The rainbow dipped into a pond. Lavender felt a little tingle as she stepped into the water, but realized she could not get any closer. She did not know how to swim. Still excited by what she saw, Lavender galloped home to tell her mother. When Lavender arrived home, her mother was surprised by what she saw. She was no longer purple, but all of the colors in the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Lavender could not touch the rainbow, but it touched her through the water. The end. Follow the rare purple unicorn as she journeys through the emerald forest, searching for the end of the rainbow. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, isn't that what we're all searching for? The end of the rainbow? We want to see what goes on there. We know something good is going on there, but we want to see it for ourselves. I know I do. What about you? Our next book is a long one. I'm not going to read the whole book because that would take 3 days. But I'm going to read just enough to get you interested so that you will go out and get this book. Where's the Unicorn? A magical search and find book. The back says, a blessing of unicorns has left Rainbow Valley in search of the ultimate hide-and-seek adventure. Can you find the colorful spectrum of 7 unicorns in every scene, from the chaotic campsite to a mellow music festival to a monumental museum and a sun-dressed safari? There are 17 delightful round-the-world destinations to explore. Where's the Unicorn? The unicorns have had enough of Rainbow Valley. They love playing hide and seek, but they're exhausted all of their favorite hiding places and have decided to leave their tranquil forest in search of unbridled adventure. Ruby, the leader of the blessing, did you know that's the name for a group of unicorn, has carefully planned a whirlwind tour of the best hide-and-seek sites the world has to offer. One thing is for sure, the unicorns are about to embark on the trip of a lifetime. Can you find all 7 rainbow-colored unicorns in every scene? They are brilliant at hiding. So you'll have to search high and low, find the answers plus extra things to spot at the back of the book. The Unicorns of Rainbow Valley. Ruby. Ruby rules the roost in Rainbow Valley. She loves organizing group trips and days out. She has a big heart and is always there to offer a helping hoof to other animals in the valley. Blossom. Blossom is the most sensible of the unicorns. During a game of hide and seek, she would prefer to be searching systematically rather than hiding behind a bush and crammed inside a log. Stardust. Stardust always has a smile on her face. He fancies himself a bit of a comedian and is always cracking jokes. He's the youngest of the group and is often the first to get found in hide and seek because he can stop giggling. He can't stop giggling. Leaf. Leaf is fearless. He likes adventures and can often be found exploring uncharted areas of the forest. He's always trying to entice other unicorns on his expeditions, but none of them dare follow him into the eerie shadows. Snowflake. Snowflake is a wise and sensitive soul. He doesn't talk much, but he always finds the time to listen to his fellow unicorns to offer advice. Snowflake is great at hiding and is often the last to be found in games of hide and seek. Luna. Luna is the fastest unicorn in the land. She loves racing against other animals and is excited to see just how fast creatures outside of the valley can sprint. She dreams of winning a trophy as the fantastical tournament for magical creatures one day. Amethyst. Amethyst is the cleverest creature in Rainbow Valley. She often has her head buried in a book and it's always trying to learn new things. Sounds like my kind of girl. She's always trying to learn new skills. Amethyst will be going to Unicorn University next year, and she cannot wait. Amethyst is definitely my girl. Boys and girls, that is all we have time for with this particular book, but I just wanted to flip through some pages. Sightseeing. Mountain biking. Festival. Camping. Whale watching. Firework display. Museums. Ice rink. Beach. Film premiere. The zoo. City center. Island hopping. Temple visit. Theater. Swimming pool. Safari. And all the answers are in the back, the answers. So boys and girls, you can see this book has a lot of adventure in it. So this would be a good book for you to get to carry with you in the car, wherever you're going, to keep yourself busy and make whoever is driving or whoever you're with very happy, because they can focus on their driving or what it is that they're doing. Right? And my favorite part of this book would have to be when she dipped her foot in and didn't realize she was going through a change. That would be my favorite part. I feel like it's kind of like when I decided to read to my kids because I missed them and I didn't realize I was going to be going through all of these changes, and 600 books later, here I am still with you. Greatest thing aside from having my girl to happen in my life in a very long time. And I want to say thank you to you guys for that. Boys and girls, it is Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day. I do not own the rights to these stories that I read to you, but I do love storytelling magic. And the magic of unicorns is what I brought to you today. But guess what? The magic is not over. Yes, we're going to put the books down. And we are going to show you something. Pull up the chair. Can you see it? I want you to check this out. Here's a unicorn right here, right? This is one of those flip sequins / reverse sequin pillows. You know, the ones that I'm in love with, that it starts out one way and when you run your hands across it, it becomes something else. I might have a sequence problem. Just putting it out there. Just a little bit, just a little sequence problem. I like sparkle. What can I say? I'm that kind of girl. And my daughter teases me about it all the time. So, we're starting out with unicorn. Ready? It's not happening? All right, here we go. Let's do it with the fingertip. What do we have now? Do we still have a unicorn? What do we have now? Let's get a little closer. Oh, can you see it? I hope you can see it really good. Wow. Flip sequence. Nothing like it. You need to get some. It's a lot of fun. So it's like that now, right? But we want it to go back to our other unicorn. So let's get our finger back out. And let's do it this way. What do you think? Can you see it so good? I want you to be able to see it. Can you see it? I hope you can see it. So we have our unicorn right there. And let's do it one more time, just for fun. Little boy Debbie agrees. Let's do it one more time. So we're going to get our finger out. And we're going to go in the opposite direction. Can you see it? Cute, right? So we went from one unicorn to another. And that's what it's all about. Change it up a little bit. Have a little bit of fun. Thank you, boys and girls, for joining us today. Little boy Debbie and I would like to say it has been our pleasure to read with you about unicorns today. And I hope that you are having a magical, magical, magical day. And if you're not, try a little bit. Kind of like the flip sequence. You can always change it up. You can always flip it around. You can always turn good into better. And you can always turn bad into good. So I'll see you soon. Bye. Did you catch it? Want to try it again?